Well, can't you see that it's just raining? There ain't no need to go outside. But baby, you hardly even notice when I try to show you. Song is meant to keep you doing what you're supposed to. Waking up too early, maybe we could sleep. Make you banana pancakes, pretend like it's the weekend now. And we could pretend it all the time.
Thank you. Radical, phantasmagorical, crazy lit movie. All adjectives describing one thing. This is Leap at Night. Now joining us on Leap at Night, we have the one and only May Kingsford and Whitney Grant. Come on in, guys. What are you guys representing today on Leap at Night?
East High Girls Golf.
So you guys are, I've heard, very good golfers, to say the least. You don't have to be humble.
Stop.
Oh, trust me, I've seen you guys. Anyways, what's your favorite part about being on the golf team?
My favorite part about being on the golf team is just making relationships with all the girls and hanging out with everybody and having fun with everyone, yeah.
That's such a valid.
Yeah, May said it all pretty much. I think the players become your best friends and the coaches are also really fun, so.
I love that. You're making me want it. Do you think I could get a?
Definitely.
Okay, I'll look into that. So let's see, I just feel like for some reason I'm not going to have a good chance of getting on the team. If I want to, say, support you guys, what can I do to go about that?
We post on Instagram what our tournaments are. We have duels. We have a lot of stuff that you guys we'll have a lot of things coming up, and we'll keep everybody posted.
Okay, is there an East High Girls Golf Instagram or just on the main East High page?
There is. East High Women's Golf.
200 follower goal, and we'll bring you back with part 3 of Leap at Night. Anyways, next question. Do you guys have maybe a funny, silly, goofy story that you'd like to share with us?
I know May does. Yeah, I have a pretty good one. So it was my freshman year, and we were going to an 18-hole tournament. I can't remember where it was, but I think the mom forgot to pack lunches because they usually pack us lunches for tournament days. So our coach went out to the gas station and he got us some candy and Celsius drinks. And I was just drinking my Celsius, and on the back 9, I got so shaky I couldn't hold the club and I couldn't swing.
Oh no.
So I shot a 60 something. It was pretty bad. Not my best round ever. Been there, so yeah.
The real question is, have you drinking a Celsius since?
No. It was the nastiest thing I've ever.
Okay.
I personally can't relate. I think I drink 1 Celsius every 2 days, so.
Wow. Well, anyways, as per tradition on Leap at Night, we like to have just a little picture representation of you guys maybe just hitting the green, so I am so sorry about that. Let's just head to commercial. We'll be right back after this break.
Walk my way, I'll share the things that you won't. Oh, dancing. thought we would make it. We'd be thinking about what could have been. But we've had a record summer, can't turn it down. Oh, now I don't wanna see the end begin. Smoking sunset off Mulholland. He was talking, I was wondering about you and that girl. She your girlfriend, face from heaven, bet the world she don't know. Pretty girls don't know the things that I know. Walk my way, I'll share the things that she won't. Oh, dancing past the point of no return. Let go, we can free ourselves of all we've learned. I love the secret language that we're speaking. Say it to me, let's embrace the point of no return. Let's embrace the point of no return. Let's embrace the point of no return.
Welcome back, guys. So sorry about that little thing. Anyways, back to the interview, obviously most important part. We've gotten a lot of requests for this question. Do you guys have like a hype song or any track that you're listening to as you're
really
walking
good
out?
question, Jared. You go first. You go first.
You know, it's pretty hard. I gotta go with either Exodus by Bob Marley or like Jimmy Cooks by Drake.
Okay. I see you. And May?
As of right now, I'd have to say Criminal by Eminem.
Oh,
Banger.
It's a
That is
banger.
a banger.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Maybe like some Kablam sandwich every couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll throw that in.
Okay. We like to hear that. Well, anyways, I think that we need like maybe a little activity. I think you guys are kind of bored of maybe all these long questions. So I've got something set up for you guys. Noah, if you could bring in our supplies. You guys obviously are very skilled golfers, so this should come naturally to you. But we want to see what you guys can put down. So May's going to take the wedge, and Whitney's going to take the driver. This right here is your hole. Let me just plop that down on the ground. Producer, can you help me out right there? Thank you. And then this ball right here. Who would like to go first?
May, how about you start off for us?
Okay.
Okay, let's see what you got, May. She's going for a 10-yard putt, I'd say. I don't.
That's gotta be like
50
yards.
20 yards, maybe. Let's see what she can do. She lines it out. Should I commentate it like a golf announcer? She lines up the putt. Let's see what she's able to do. And she just shanks it. Oh my goodness. That is not what you love to see. Let's see if Whitney can represent the team.
The putting's just off today, Jared.
Yeah, it happened. I mean, you're doing it with a wedge after all, so can we really blame it? Okay, we got the driver coming in for, I'd say, about 2 yards again. Let's see if she can get this. Take your time.
You know, it's got a little break.
it's
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
did a
bring
pretty
up-
bad break.
I have to say I didn't really read the break as well as I could have.
I think it's my turn to try to give it a little
yeah.
whirl, so let me just squeeze up. If I make this, you guys have to buy me Raising Cane's.
Okay.
That's a deal.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
That was
I am so okay.
That's 0 for 3.
This is just not our night. I am so sorry, Leap, if we disappointed you. I'm sorry on behalf of me. I'm sorry on behalf of them. They just do not have the skills to pay the bills. But
I think we know where we need to practice.
Yes, exactly.
It's in our short game.
this is why, and you guys have practices every day, right?
Yeah.
Gotta represent that varsity slot. Well, anyways, let me see if there's anything else. Do you just have any closing remarks? Anything you want to say to the Leap? You know, you don't get this chance very often. This is pretty important. So now's your time to shine.
Follow the golf Instagram. Pop out. Come support
Pop
East High
out.
Women's Golf.
Just come show the love.
Yeah.
Love. We love to hear that. Well, anyways, I think that's all we have time for today. This has been Leap at Night. I've been joined by May Kingsford and Whitney Grant. Go support girls golf, and we'll see you next week on Leap at Night. Thank you, everyone. Hey, come on, guys, come on.
Hi, I'm Grant, and I'm a driver for East High School. This is my first year here driving for the electronics class. I first started getting into racing a few months ago, actually, and Coach Hamilton was the person who got me into it.
So this is going to become the screw that will
You must wear your own shoes. Stop dancing to the music.
Hi, I'm Madeline Robinson. This is my second year in electronics and my second year working on our main car that we have right now, and my first year working on our all-girls car.
Hi, my name's Liam, and I believe I've been in the electronics program for about a year and a half now.
I'm Malachi. I've been in the engineering program for about 3 years now.
We're working on a kart for the Green Power Race. This year we decided to add suspension to it, and we're also working on a gear system to put in the back wheel this year so that it'll go faster without using more energy.
Like Liam said, we've been working on the car. I've mostly just been doing quality control and helping the other students, making sure we have the right bolts, making sure everyone knows what they're doing, how they use the tools, where to put stuff back, just stuff like that.
I'm Henry. What I do for the electronics program is I'm really a driver, and I'm practicing in the sim, playing Gran Turismo. I honestly really have a lot of fun in that class.
I'm Sheldon, here with Better Henry right here. What I do in the class is I just help out like building and constructing the general car that I usually work on. I'm working on like the carbon fiber car. I usually help with the actual building process.
My favorite part, I'd have to say working with other engineers on the car, and like if like one part it's just being a pain in our butts and like just solving it, and just the joy of like finally getting it to work and running smoothly.
You should take electronics next year, or take engineering.
Do you remember when we first met? I sure do. It was sometime in early September. You were lazy about it, you made me wait around. I was so crazy about you, I didn't mind. So I was late for class, I locked my back to yours. It wasn't